Hello everyone, today's construction day 200.
Construction day 200, that's a big number,
Yes.
right? So that's a milestone, and I got a couple milestones. Thank everybody on 3,000 subscribers. Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you very much guys, and please don't forget to hit that like button. That will help us a lot.
Yes, absolutely. So we definitely appreciate it. A little bit on the analytics. We're trending more towards the female viewer week after week. For the longest time, it was like 95% to 5%. Now it's like almost 80-20. 20% of you are female viewers. We love it. Very nice. Thank you very much. About 52% is from the US. And then now Canada has taken over second place.
Yes.
So we're starting to get a lot of viewers from Canada. So thank you all the Canadians out there. Appreciate it very much. Update on the walk-in closet. Been getting some emails, getting some comments, and that's today's thumbnail. So I've been meaning to update you guys for a while now, and we just keep forgetting. So you guys know last Sunday we went on a real long shopping spree, and what we did was we did a surprise visit, the second surprise visit to that furniture shop, and you guys know that we purchased the balance of the product ourselves instead of giving more money, and then brought a lot of the product, the hardware, up here on site where all that work's going to be done. But the actual the cutting of the marine plywood and joining it together and doing the base coat is going to be done down at the furniture shop. So we're very pleased to report. Remember, there's 8 total pieces that have to be put together in Wilma's walk-in closet, and we had 3 on site, so there was 5 left to make. So we got up early on Sunday. The first place we stopped was there. We were there about 7:45 a.m. And guess what? All 5 pieces were made. They had it all joined together. They were sanding it. They were doing the base coat. So I think things are going to be okay.
I think so. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. So we're very, very happy that all 5 pieces were put together. So if you guys were keeping track of the dates, this Saturday is the date when we revised the contract that they were supposed to arrive with the 5 pieces. And then start doing the painting, the final coat and all the molding and put all the hardware together. So he said, "Sir, can I come a couple days early?" And I was like, "Oh, that's kind of good to hear." So tomorrow's Thursday. He said that he wants to start bringing up the pieces Thursday and Friday and start actually putting it all together on Friday, which would be one day early. So we're crossing our fingers. Again, we're being leery just because of the problem that we had, but we're feeling better that everything has been put together, and it's just a matter of getting everything up here and doing the finalization. So, what do you think?
Well, I think it's gonna come through, but we'll see.
We'll see, yeah.
Right?
And it looked good, right?
It looks good.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be nice. The final product is going to be nice. It's really going to help us with organization because all the clothes and everything that we have in that spare room, shoes, you name it, it's in that, that room, the clutter room. We'll be able to get all that out and get it absorbed into all that closet space because that is a lot of closet space. So we're going to cross our fingers, guys, right?
Yeah.
And I hope that everything works out okay. So we'll let you guys know. Apologize for taking so long, giving you an update. I would say at least 4 or 5 videos. I said to Wilma, I forgot again today to give you guys an update. So I said, you know what, we'll do a thumbnail about the walk-in closet and we'll do our opening about the walk-in closet. So a lot going on today, and let's get to some updates. All right, good morning, guys. It's 8 a.m. and take a look over the skimmer. Well, we can pan over there. The water line is to the skimmer. So I'm gonna say, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 more hours. So it's 8 a.m. So let's call it like noon to 1 o'clock. So it's gonna be just shy of 4 days. But here is the moment of truth. Have some shock, and they said it will turn yellow or brown pretty quick. So they said just put a little bit in. So here we go. Just put a little in, and they said just watch what happens. And, looks like it's settled into the bottom, and I'll have to jump in there and stir it all up. But they said if your water has a very high concentration of iron, that the reaction would be very fast. He said within a minute or so. That's what the pool guy said. So just trying a little bit, and we'll see what happens. I think I may have to jump in there and stir it up a little bit. But so far, it's staying clear. So here, Wilma, just see it going in. A couple like granulars. And we'll just see what happens here. So we may get lucky. Maybe the mountain water here in Dauin is not a high concentration of iron. And he told me it could go either way. So we'll continue to add in a little bit every few minutes. And then if there is no reaction, then I'll go ahead and put in the 8 ounces like they recommended. So let's cross our fingers. Just coming back from a little walk. Took a walk by myself today. Wilma's cooking lunch for the guys. She bought a bunch of chicken, vegetables. She's gonna make a big chicken soup. I'll show it to you. She's gonna make it for the guys for lunch. Take a look at the day. What a day. Blue skies, so nice, nice breeze. You can see the mountains in the background. This is one of the caretakers here. There's 2 here that keep the subdivision looking nice. That's Coding. So we see her every day. So she's watering the flowers right now. But she's normally down in this area. She's weeding all the plants and the pineapple. She keeps everything in order. So she's here every day. Take a look at her neighbors. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 or 6 columns are in place. It doesn't look like they poured any cement yet. They do have a cement mixer. Let me zoom in. They do have a cement mixer right there, just like the one that we have. And here's the all the rebar for the columns. So it looks like they're starting to stand up the columns, just like they did with our house. And then I'm not sure if they're going to wait and get them all set up and then start pouring, because I haven't heard that turn on yet. But very exciting. It's starting to take shape. Can't wait to see it come to life. But just it was such a nice morning, and I said, well, I'm going to go for a walk. Only like maybe a mile and a half, but it's still exercise. But here's the guys. They're all here. Looking forward to Wilma's chicken soup. You see they're getting everything aligned. And it looks like they're putting in another panel. Yeah, there they go. So timing's good. So it looks like panel 3 is going up. And I think 4 and 5 he's working on. I showed you that yesterday. But they're fitting it in place. And then it looks like they'll put that zinc oxide, the primer on it here now. That one they did up at the carport. And then they'll paint it black. And then take a look at the column here. See how nice it looks when they get it done? So they'll be doing that, you know, here on the bottom and on the sides. And what that does is just make it tighter, because we only want a 15 cm distance. See how far that is? That's pretty far. So once they do the rendering, it'll come out and it'll be more concrete here. Because we want to make sure that no animals are able to jump in. I mean, cats and stuff like that will do it, but you know, no dogs. So beautiful day. working on the fence. Looks like Disco is taking the raw sand because they need to do more rendering. They need to render the inside. So I have Jernell actually in the back of the house. He's doing some cleanup back there today. And then once this is rendered and painted, then his next project is to start tapering all this dirt down. And then we can really start working on the garden. So here they are, fitting it in. See how they cut right into the concrete? You know, it's a real tight fit, nice and secure. And then you'll see the rendering starting to happen to close that gap. Looking forward to see that. All right, so I'm making it up to the pool. Remember they told me to just put a few ounces in, so of course I went above. That little container I used was about 4 ounces, and I put 3 in. So that's 12 ounces of shock chlorine. So let's see. I've been gone for about, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes. Let's see if we got an iced tea pool. Doesn't look like it. Once I put the 12 ounces in, I jumped in and kicked it around and made sure it dissolved. And once I kicked it around, it just dissipated. So you don't see any white pellets at all. And let me pop off my sandals to jump up here on the coping. So like I said, it was about 12 ounces I put in. I put 3 of those little containers. I spread it out all over the pool. And I think, cross our fingers, I think we're going to be okay. It looks very clear to me. I don't see any yellow or brown like they described. Now the guys here say that the water in Dauin that comes out of the mountain, the water source, my understanding is this way. There's a mountain here, then there's a bigger mountain in behind. The water comes out of the mountain at the very top. It's a spring up there. And there's actually swimming pools up there. Natural in the mountain swimming pools that you can hike to. And Wilma and I have not been there yet, but we're really looking forward to going up there. And some natural rock pools that you can get in. And that's where the water source comes from. And they say it's very, very good to drink. So the guys here, about half the guys live in Valencia, and they say they do not drink the water. They're locals. They do not drink the water in Valencia. But here, they drink it no problem. And they say you can because it's spring water. So maybe that's the difference. Maybe this is just a better quality water. I don't know. But I don't think there's a high concentration of rust, like the pool place was telling me. Just because, like I said, I put 12 ounces in. 4 of those containers, jumped in, kicked it around, got it to dissolve, went for a walk for, I don't know, 30-40 minutes, came back, and it's just as clear as it was before. So I guess what I'll start doing is get my test kit out and start testing the pH level, start working on that, and then start checking to see if we see any chlorine measure come up on the test kit. And I'll just keep adding a little at a time till it starts to register, and just try to get it right that way. But I know you're supposed to get the pH right first, so I'll work on that. But cross your fingers, guys. It's looking okay. All right, I'm back from my walk, and take a look at Wilma. She's cooking away. So help me here, Wilma. This is a squash, right?
Yes.
Pineapple, of course. Camote?
Sayote.
Sayote?
Yes.
Little oranges, peanuts. Wow. Everybody knows potatoes, okra. Look at the onions here. The onions here are pretty small. Here's a bigger one. For some reason, they're very small here. What is this? Ginger?
Ginger, yes.
Some ginger. And this looks like like a ginger, but it's a little different. What is that?
Taro root.
Taro root?
Yeah.
Okay. And that goes in the soup?
Yes.
Okay. So Wilma knows. I know cabbage. I know peppers. Wow, lots of stuff. Is this Chinese cabbage?
Yes.
Chinese cabbage?
Yes.
So Wilma is getting ready to make a feast You should see she's probably got 10 pounds of chicken defrosting. But she's gonna make a real big pot of soup with all these beautiful fresh vegetables. Half of these vegetables came from Bakang, you know, the place that we videoed several videos back. And then some of this came from Janelle's garden. This came from Janelle's garden, this did. And then the pineapple and the oranges came from a subscriber. Thank you, Charles. Came up and visited yesterday and brought up, and there's, look at Wilma, she's wiping down the refrigerator. Never stops cleaning. But I'm definitely going to show you the finished product of Wilma's famous chicken soup. All right, lunch is served. So you did a great job, Wilma. Look at the guys. They're hungry. Come on over, guys. So look at this. Beautiful, fresh vegetables with a bunch of chicken in there. There's another pot. What is this, Wilma?
That's a pork belly with cucumber, potato, tomatoes, onions, and there's ginger in there also.
Oh, very nice. And then, of course, rice.
Rice is life in the Philippines.
Yeah, so very nice. So pork belly, some chicken soup with all different vegetables in it. Looks very nice. Come on, guys. Come on over. All right, it's looking good. Looking good. I'm going to stop filming. I'm going to have some myself. The guys wanted to wait for me to finish videoing before they came over, but look, once I stopped videoing, they jumped in. Wilma made some kind of a drink for him too, but it froze. So she's got to unfreeze it. She put it in the freezer this morning and it froze solid. But look at the dirty kitchen. They got the granite on. So it's all epoxied in place. So looks nice. Yeah, so the granite is real nice, all epoxied in. So now we just got to cut the hole for the sink, and we're good to go. And then what they did here, they piped in for the tanks. So this is all going to be tile here, but this is where the pipes will come through, the propane come through for the cooktop and the barbecue grill. So we also invited Janelle's wife and Janelle's son, so they're here somewhere. I'm sure they'll be here in a second, but when they see the camera, they definitely shy away. Let's just take one quick walk around. But Janelle was working out back today, cleaning up the back. So yeah, he's not here yet, but I did see his wife was here just a minute ago. She brought some of the vegetables up this morning, early this morning. I said, here, put some of this fresh from their garden in the soup, so we did that. So guys working hard. It's very sunny the last few days. Definitely deserved lunch. So what do you think, guys? Is Wilma's cooking yummy? Masarap? Lamit? Lamit. That's Bisaya, right? Masarap is Tagalog. Ah, there's Janelle. He hopped over the fence. All right. He's enjoying a cigarette before he has lunch. Enjoy, guys. Well deserved. Lamit kayo.